100 WVWB. Downtown Clarksville will take a look at our extended weather after this update in national news.
WVWB, 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. The San Diego area is the newest front in the war on wildfires in Southern California. The biggest of them, though, burns north of L.A. in Ventura County. Homeowner Steve Andruskowitz says he and his family taking no chances as the fire burns just the other side of the Pacific Coast Highway.
We're leaving. We've been packed up since Tuesday. We left Tuesday night and stayed down at our son's house. We came back yesterday, stayed the night. This has got me worried because of the blowing embers.
That fire now covering 180 square miles. Two more members of Congress calling it quits.
Brent Franks, a staunch conservative Republican from Arizona, says he asked two of his female aides if they would consider becoming a surrogate mother after his wife had several failed pregnancies. He says he did not mean to make them feel uncomfortable. House leaders took the allegations to the Ethics Committee, and Franks announced that he'll resign, saying he wouldn't get a fair investigation in the current climate. Jackie Quinn, Washington.
And Minnesota Democrat Senator Al Franken says he'll resign soon. He faces numerous sexual misconduct allegations, although in his speech yesterday on the Senate floor, he didn't apologize. Instead, he lashed out at President Trump and Alabama GOP Senate candidate Roy Moore. Also at SRNnews.com, there's still no mention of a motive in yesterday's shootings at a high school in Aztec, New Mexico. Two students killed before the young gunman died. We don't know if he committed suicide or was killed by police. Parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, Georgia, and the Carolinas getting ready for the possibility of snow. Could be a half inch, according to forecasters, but they don't expect it to stay around very long if it does accumulate. Dow futures up 37 points, and this is SRN News. Now that ISIS is out of Iraq, Christians are trying to resume their lives on the Nineveh plain, but it's not easy.
Many of homes have been burned or mostly destroyed. Some have completely leveled. So therefore, families or neighbors are starting to live together.
Juliana Taimarazi is president of the Iraqi Christian Relief Council.
Their churches, majority of them have been partially destroyed. Some have been leveled. They worship inside those partially destroyed churches, at home.
He says Iraqi believers going to need a lot of help for quite a while. The Kentucky Supreme Court has agreed to hear a case regarding a company's refusal to print T-shirts for a homosexual pride event due to religious beliefs. Lexington's Gay and Lesbian Services Organization tried to order the T-shirts for the city's 2012 Gay Pride Festival. This is SRN News. President Trump's ban on travelers from some predominantly Muslim countries goes to the 4th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals today in Richmond, Virginia.
13 judges will be asked to decide if President Trump's updated travel ban violates the Constitution by discriminating against Muslims. The administration says it's necessary to protect national security. Today's hearing comes 4 days after the U.S. Supreme Court ruled the administration can fully enforce the ban, even as separate challenges continue. Opponents say the latest ban is another attempt to fulfill his campaign pledge to keep Muslims out of the U.S. The administration's position is that the ban is based on legitimate national security concerns. Shirley Smith, Washington.
Hundreds of Palestinian protesters clashing with Israeli security forces in the West Bank cities of Hebron, Bethlehem, and Ramallah after Friday midday prayers. More details at SRNnews.com.
The Volunteer State's top high school seniors will square off on the gridiron on Friday night, December the 8th, in the annual Toyota East-West Tennessee All-Star Classic. The event will take place for the first time ever at Austin Peay's Forterra Stadium, and the city of Clarksville is proud to welcome some of our state's top athletes. General admission tickets will be available prior to the game's kickoff at 7 p.m. for $10. However, anyone with a military ID will watch the game for free. For more information on this exciting event, fans can go online to visitClarksvilleTN.com. or call 931-245-4330. It's the annual clash of our state's top high school football talent. The Toyota East-West Tennessee All-Star Classic. December the 8th at 7 p.m. on campus at Austin Peay.
Good morning from the big 1400 WVWB AM. Clarksville area weather, chilly with some times of sun and clouds. Expect a high today of 40. Tonight, clear and cold, very cold. 23 for an overnight low. And for Saturday, a mostly cloudy and chilly day. Expect a high of 41. Currently, we're at 26 degrees at 7:06 in downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. It is Friday, and we are starting it out in a not fun way this morning. Already a major accident out on I-24 eastbound. If you're headed to Nashville this morning, it is between Rossview Road and the MLK 76 connectors, so be sure and allow yourself a little extra time because it looks like it really has traffic stacked up this morning. Otherwise, looks like 41A Fort Campbell not bad this morning. 79 Woodlawn only slow in a couple of spots. 48 and 13 not too bad. It is slow out by Montgomery Central as always. 41A out in Sango slow in a couple of spots. Looks like Memorial Drive is slow. Also, the Trenton Road, Tylertown Road, and the 101st Parkway, all very busy at the moment. Once again, though, there is a major accident eastbound. It's between the Rossview Road and MLK 76 connectors, so be sure and allow yourself a little extra time this morning if you're headed to Nashville. And if you are, well, let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the Davidson County traffic.
Traffic. It's been quite busy out here now. There's a wreck on Ellington Parkway there at Douglas. They've moved that wreck to the side on 40 westbound near Demonbreun downtown. It's not really blocking traffic, but it is heavy in West Nashville now on I-40 as you come past Kingston Springs. All that traffic coming out of Dixon this time of the morning. ICU Security specializes in surveillance camera installation and service. Type in their website. It's easy. It's ICUSecurityInc.com. From the GimmeA5.com Traffic Center, I'm Commander Chuck.
And it's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news this morning on the Big 1400 WVWB. And this is Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck Edwards.
It is Good Morning Clarksville for this Friday, which happens to be the 8th day of December.
Yes.
So glad that you're here with us. Right now we're at 26 degrees, so bundle up, please. Expect a high maybe of 40 degrees before it's all said and
it's
done.
Going to be cold today.
Yeah, and then if you're going out to the game tonight, please, you might want to layer and carry pocket heaters and stuff.
Wonder if I can sneak my way into the press box or something, maybe.
Oh, you know some people.
I might.
Yeah,
I might know somebody.
Yeah,
I can get in.
You might be able to get in. But anyway, John and I are so glad that you're here. Hope that you're staying warm. 1400 WVWB AM. Chuck and John on this Good Morning Clarksville, 8th day of December, 26 degrees in downtown Clarksville, warming up to maybe 40, 23 for an overnight low, 41 for Saturday. I mean, it's going to be cold all weekend, so you dress appropriately. I know a lot of you will probably go out doing some Christmas shopping or getting your tree or whatever.
Do you think the clock is like running faster? Does the month seem like it's speeding along? I think the world is turning faster. Or is it just because we're getting older?
I don't know. Well, this year has gone by.
I know.
I mean, it's flown, as they say, it's flew by.
You couldn't wait to get 16. That seemed like it took forever and ever and ever. Then to get 18, then to get 21, and then after that, it's like, whew.
Yeah, took off. The next thing you know, Medicare.
Yeah. AARP. Have you got your AARP card?
Yes. Of course, yes. On the way, don't forget Sports Now Update with Justin Swallows comes your way at 7:20 this morning, brought to you by Fox's Barbecue on the Big 1400. Musically, the Four Tops, Stevie Wonder, and the Meters. But first, here's your Friday birthdays for December the 8th. Dwight Howard is 32. He's the basketball player with the Charlotte Hornets. Sam Hunt, country singer, is 33. Nicki Minaj is 35. She is a female entertainer. Philip Rivers is 36. He plays for the Los Angeles Chargers. And Dominique Monaghan is 41. He portrayed Charlie on Lost and The Hobbit Mary in Lord of the Rings movies. Sinead O'Connor, remember her?
Nothing compares to...
She's 51. Bushwick Bill is 51. He's a male dwarf dancer turned rapper in the Ghetto Boys. Terry Hatcher, she's 53. After the Griswolds went south, so did she.
She did too.
Yep. Here's John's favorite person, Ann Coulter.
Oh, I just love her.
She's 56. She's kind of been under the radar lately. You don't hear a lot from her.
She was in the news a couple of days ago.
Yep. Kim Basinger is
92.
64.
Oh.
Yep, she
92.
is. 17 days until Christmas, 7 days to Star Wars, The Last Jedi, and 147 days to the Avengers Infinity War. But right now, we're concentrating on
Jimmy
Star Wars.
Frozen.
No, he's not. Jimmy's okay. He's okay.
I need to carry him some coffee.
Yeah, I've got some
you got
Star
some
Wars
news?
trivia. No, some of the favorite characters in Star Wars.
Yeah.
I've got a list of those, and so we'll be talking about it as we get closer. I mean, people.
We should call Jimmy and let him play.
Have you made?
See if he wants to play the trivia. You could ask him a question.
He can't talk because he can't press the accept button.
Is it again
on his phone
today when
because it's frozen to
Jimmy,
his face?
what are you doing?
But it's frozen to his face. So have you made your plans what you're going to wear and everything to the Star Wars movie?
Clothes.
No, I mean anything in particular?
No, just regular.
You're not going to dress up?
I'm casual. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be in a suit and tie even when I pass along.
Yeah. And what are you going?
I want a T-shirt and jeans.
Going to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes, sir.
So what do you want? Have you made your mind what your menu will be at the movies?
Popcorn, peanuts, cold beer. Oh no, that's baseball, isn't it?
Ice cold, Dr. Pepperhead.
That's right. I'll take that.
Yeah. But you haven't made up your mind yet. You haven't finalized it.
No, I haven't.
You got sort of an idea.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe some hot sauce and Fritos and hot sauce.
Do they have that on the menu at the movies?
I bet I could sneak it in.
John, don't be giving people ideas.
Why?
Don't be giving people ideas about slipping stuff and sneaking stuff into, because that's illegal.
Oh.
They got to make a living too.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Selling them $5 Snickers bars.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why you see all these people carrying them big purses into the movies. The Big 1400, WVWB. It is Friday, y'all. Good morning, Clarksville. The big 1400 WBWB. Chuck and John, this is the Friday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Hope your day is going well. Right now we're at 26 degrees. People magazine has come out with a list of their 25 most intriguing people of the year. Some of the people who make the list are Bruce Springsteen, because he's doing a Broadway show now. Ariana Grande, because she matured from a donut-licking American hater to a woman who didn't back down after that terrifying attack in Manchester, England.
She growed up. No.
Yeah, some of the other people on the 25 most intriguing people of 2017 included Jordan Peele, because of the serious undertones in his movie Get Out. Joanna and Chip Gaines, because they're getting a divorce.
Oh, did you know that? Did you hear that?
No, because they're
separated and they're getting a divorce.
Because they ended their
I saw it on the
TV
National
show.
Enquirer. It said people are upset.
Don't say that,
Chip
John.
and Joanna are getting a divorce.
Don't say that. Don't please, Chip
He was
Joanna.
singing D-I-V-O-R-C-E.
No, don't say that. But anyway, they've got... Some of Blake Shelton, because, of course, he was named Sexiest Man Alive. Colin Kaepernick was there because of his protests over racial injustice. And some Prince Harry and his fiancée, Meghan Markle, because People magazine is obsessed with the British royals for some reason.
I don't understand.
So Julia Roberts, because she was named People's Most Beautiful Woman for a 5th time, which is a record. You know, I think Julia Roberts is photogenic. Yeah, definitely. I don't think she's
a little overrated. Yeah. Don't you think?
I don't think so. Yes, I do think she's overrated.
I'm glad you agree with me on one thing. We agree on Julia Roberts.
No, we can agree on other things.
Oh, we can?
Yeah, back in the day.
Well, I don't agree on that one.
163 years ago in 1854, Pope Pius IX proclaimed the righteous dogma of...
Yes?
The Immaculate Conception.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a football play, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's not?
It's not a football play.
Oh.
No.
I thought
the
that
Immaculate
happened in the
Conception
game.
is not a football play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't the Immaculate?
No.
All right.
76 years ago, in 1941, of course, the United States entered World War II as Congress declared war on Japan a day after the attack on Pearl Harbor. 65 years ago, in 1952, I Love Lucy, the comedy sitcom, a pregnancy was acknowledged on TV for the very first time.
No! Is that how they got little Ricky?
Oh, Big Lucy. Who came? Ricky came first? Little Ricky?
Little Ricky played the drums, remember?
Yeah, okay.
Like 1 year after he was born, he was already playing.
He was already. Percussionist extraordinaire. 54 years ago in 1963, and one of the weirdest things that I still don't understand, 19-year-old Frank Sinatra Jr. was kidnapped, wink, wink, from Harrah's South Lodge in Lake Tahoe.
Junior.
Now, after Frank Sr. paid a ransom of $240,000 in marked bills, police arrested 2 ex-classmates of Frank Jr.'s sister. It was discovered that Frank Jr. cooperated with his abductors in their sinister plot. Didn't you don't remember all that.
Yeah.
That was so weird.
You know, I was alive back then.
I know, but I didn't know if you were cognizant.
Well, you know, probably not really, but I do remember it a little bit.
Yeah, that was
some things I do, some I don't. That one I do.
Okay, and I don't want you to get depressed over this, okay? Yeah. Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows on the Big 1400 at WVWB, brought to you by Fox's Barbecue.
This Sports Now update is presented by Fox's Barbecue. They're serving slow smoked premium meats at 521 Heritage Point Drive.
Now, former Alabama defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt was formally introduced as the University of Tennessee's head football coach last night at 5 o'clock in Knoxville. And since then, he has been very busy. Pruitt is apparently working very quickly to assemble his staff. And according to footballscoop.com, he's well on his way. The prominent coaching search website is reporting today that Georgia linebackers coach Kevin Sherrer is expected to become Tennessee's new defensive coordinator. Meanwhile, USC quarterbacks coach Tyson Helton is set to become the new offensive coordinator at UT. Football Scoop is also reporting that UAB's Will Friend and former Vol Terry Fair will be a part of the Tennessee staff moving forward. Now to the NHL, where the Nashville Predators are preparing to welcome a former star back to Bridgestone Arena tonight. Yes, the Preds will host the Vegas Golden Knights at 7 p.m. this evening inside Bridgestone Arena, and it will mark their first ever battle against the league's newest expansion team. It'll also mark the first James Neal sighting on Broadway since Nashville's playoff run last summer. The Preds lost the veteran wingman to Vegas in the offseason expansion draft, and since then, Neal has been red hot. He scored 13 goals and tallied 21 total points coming in to tonight's matchup. Lastly, we remind you fans that tonight will be a busy one on the local high school hardwood. Montgomery Central will be on the road at Henry County High. Northwest will host Clarksville High School. Springfield will be at Rossview. And in a girl-boy doubleheader you can listen to right here. Starting with pregame coverage at 10 till 6, Clarksville Academy will host district rival Donaldson Christian. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
Voted the #1 veteran-owned barbecue restaurant in America, Fox's Barbecue is proud to serve the greater Clarksville community. They host the weekly Blues and Barbecue concert every Saturday night from 5 to 7 p.m. Whether you're hungry for chicken, ribs, pulled pork, or brisket, Fox's Barbecue is the right choice. They offer all-you-can-eat selections every Wednesday and Thursday night, as well as catering and delivery. Call them to cater your next event at 931-896-2678. Or better yet, go see them at 521 Heritage Point Drive, just off from Tiny Town Road.
The Big 1400 WVWB with Chuck and John on this Friday morning. Don't forget, the Sports Now update comes your way at 8:20 this morning, brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake, as well as the Vol Network Notebook, which comes your way at 7:50 this morning. Bob Kessling will have all the Vol news. Let's see. Wonder what Vol news he could talk about.
I don't know
today.
what they'll talk about.
It's kind of quiet on Rocky Top. I don't know.
Is.
But stay tuned. Bob Kessling and the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by Copies in a Flash on the Big 1400.
You ever think about doing radio?
I'd rather be home watching that video from the ring.
And here we go with the attitude.
Brace yourselves, folks. It's go time.
You're really going to be abnormal after this show.
I don't get to hear all your jibber jabber.
Rock on, brother.
WVWB. It is the Friday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Hope your day is going well. Stay warm as you can. Bundle up. 26 right now in downtown Clarksville. Expect a high today of around 40 degrees. I know that this might not mean anything to some people, but to a lot of people, it's a big deal. The Pantone Color Institute just named ultraviolet the color of the year in 2017. Ultraviolet. Now, they don't mean UV rays, okay? It's actually a shade of purple.
Wasn't it kind of like an old black light?
No, it's kind of like the shade
they
that
called it a black
Creons
light.
would wear.
Oh. But it was purple.
Yeah.
A black light.
Yeah, a black light.
Didn't they call them
the first time I
ultraviolet
went to a club and I saw somebody under a black light, I flew out of that.
You didn't stay?
Because it freaked me out. I'd never seen anything like that. You know how it would make your eyes look weird
and your teeth
your
glow.
teeth and everything. And I went, oh, man, I'm out of here. This is crazy.
Worse than the strobe light, wasn't it?
It was anyway.
Strobe light made people look like they were going in slow motion.
Yeah, but anyway,
so,
ultraviolet is the color of the year. I know that we're into the holiday mode and the year is wrapping up, and we do have a few more weeks to work, but I've got some tips for you to survive this whole thing. First of all, don't be pushy with your kids' candy or wrapping paper sales. Your co-workers don't want another expense coming their way this month. So these are things that you can on how to handle the holidays at work. Okay, so don't be pushing.
I know how to handle the holidays at work.
You want to buy some candy? My kids are trying to raise money for. Don't do that.
You know how to do it?
What?
I can tell you how to do it.
How?
I feel sick. I need to go home for a few days. I think I'm coming down with the flu.
Let me ask you something, Joe.
Yes.
Has that ever worked?
No. They always cracked out.
Yeah.
Get over there. Yes, sir.
These are tips on how to handle the holidays at work. Don't put pressure on anyone to come to your holiday service or your party or your concert because everybody's overbooked in December. We were talking about that last night. I've got all these things I need to attend. I'm supposed to attend.
I have to go to a birthday dinner next Wednesday night.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got this weekend.
And it's not even related to Christmas. It's a birthday dinner.
Yeah. So, anyway.
That's the way it goes.
Respect the fact that not everybody gets into the holiday spirit. Wink, wink. To my right. Some people have a tough time around the holidays. It's great if you want to be merry and festive at work, but don't call out your coworkers for not doing the same. And that's a hard thing for me to do. I think everybody should be merry and festive. But as I've grown older, I've learned that everybody is not
everybody
merry.
is.
We've got a friend who lost her mother a couple of weeks ago. And so, we're just trying to help her through the holidays.
Yeah, it can be tough.
It can be. So don't try to, think that everybody should be crazy and bouncing off the wall like you do, or like John Michaels. Thank the people around you. Thank the people around you. The smallest words of gratitude can brighten someone's day. So make it a point to say thank you to your coworkers, your clients, and your customers. My sister, who is a nurse at Tenova.
That's right.
But she is the most gracious woman. She always is full of thanks. She just shows gratitude, and she's always lifting up people and thanking them. And
she's been there a long several years.
They might name it after her.
Yeah, but I mean, to be there as long as she has and still keep that attitude. Because you know how people can be in real life.
Yes.
I'm on in now.
But she just has this gratitude thing, and she's always thanking people for what they do. And of course, it sells her to other people about they remember how nice she was and how taking care of them and
she's been nice to me every time I went out there. I don't know why, but she
ain't never nice to me. I don't know all these other people. I said, huh, Velda. So I'm Velda Wilcox, so that.
Well, I feel.
I said her name on the radio.
I feel special.
I mean, we're in trouble. somebody's going to go out to Nova and say, they were talking about you on the radio, Velda Wilcox.
And she'll be gracious.
You know.
Except to you.
Really? What did they say? They better stay in their lane and leave me alone.
Stay out of my place.
And the fifth thing that I want to share with you on how to handle the holidays at work.
Yes.
Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. The next 3 weeks are going to be chaotic. You know that. You're going to go out to the mall, and what do you expect? To go out to the mall 3 weeks before Christmas. You know it's going to be crazy. And so the next weeks, a couple of weeks are going to be chaotic. And when they do, take some time to remember all the good things you've accomplished, the good things that you've learned, and the experiences that have come in 2017.
I'm going to buy myself 2 daddy sodas tonight and some chips. And I'm going to sit down.
A big family-sized bag of Fritos, right?
Yeah.
And one of them...
I might get the little bit taller daddy sodas. No, daddy sodas. Probably I'll get one down and be...
It won't take long. You might not even get the bag open.
Probably not.
Yeah. But you just treat yourself, John. Be good to yourself.
I might do that.
Okay?
I'll have a step up.
Yeah, be good to yourself.
Instead of PBR Blue Ribbon.
And I'll have the... Clarksville Spiners come over and do a courtesy call, a well check, to make sure that you're all right. Okay?
Dave's not home.
We need to take a break. This is the big 1400 WVWB.
Clarksville's original, the big 1400 WJZM.
Decorate your gifts with instant games. They will make a lovely gift topper. Everyone will celebrate your presence at the awkward office gift exchange. You will be the hit of the party just by giving people a chance to win. So add holiday games to your gifts and you won't make the naughty list.
Give the gift of holiday games from the Tennessee Lottery. Just remember to play responsibly.
The weather's turning colder, the holidays are drawing near, so give to those you love the most some holiday joy and cheer. Forget the socks and sweaters, underwear is just too weird, so celebrate the holidays at lottery games this year.
Spread some cheer by topping gifts with holiday instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, cheer-spreading fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
Ever lost or misplaced your debit card? Now, before that happens, download the Card Valet mobile app. With it, you can turn your F&M debit card on and off, establish when, where, and how it is used, and much more. And best of all, it's free from F&M Bank. Member FDIC.
Why settle for less when you can get more at Wyatt Johnson in Clarksville, your winning team in Kentucky and Tennessee. Score and win with Wyatt Johnson GMC Buick, Toyota, Hyundai, Mazda, and Subaru, as well as 3 pre-owned superstores for more selection in minutes versus days. Shopping place to place. We are the region's largest GMC Buick dealer, the area's newest Toyota dealer, and home of the Hyundai, Mazda, and Subaru Giant. You always get more at your winning team in Kentucky and Tennessee. The Wyatt Johnson Automotive Family in Clarksville.
The big 1400 is WJZM, Clarksville, Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville.
We've got you covered every step of the way. That's what they do at Clarksville Floor Covering. Carpet, hardwood, tile, laminate, vinyl, and area rugs are what they specialize in. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering and let their on-staff interior designer put it all together to give you the look you want. Locally owned and operated since 1961, Clarksville Floor Covering is conveniently located at 606 North Spring Street, behind Sonic off Riverside Drive. Visit their website at clarksvillefloor-covering.com and be sure to check them out on Facebook.
Hey, are you stressed out about a receding hairline or tired of daily watching handfuls of hair float down the drain? You can eliminate hair loss and grow brand new hair with the all-new Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Over-the-counter shampoos are damaging your scalp and causing hair loss with harsh detergents. Vermax offers natural, botanically based solutions to clean your scalp, prevent hair loss, open up pores, and reestablish hair follicles. Don't be bald. Call Vermax today at 888-601-7864 to get that lush, healthy head of hair that you've always wanted. Eliminate hair loss with Vermax Scalp Enrichment Shampoo and Hair Restoration Tonic. Call 888-601-7864 right now.
The big 1400 WVWB, 26 degrees in downtown Clarksville. Chuck and John, this is the Friday edition, the 8th of December on Good Morning Clarksville. Don't forget, this Sunday is the People Helping People benefit musical featuring the People Helping People Community Choir and special guests. It will start at 5 p.m. this Sunday at Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church at 303 Market Street. They're going to have lots of guests, lots of good music, and a wonderful, wonderful time. If you'd like more information, you can call 931-552-6045. That's 931-552-6045. Talk to Lady Naomi Jerkins. She is the director of the People Helping People Community Choir. She's been doing this for, this is the 33rd year.
Yeah. The Sister Gloria, used to be a big part of that.
Yes, she was. Sister Gloria was.
Yeah.
We miss her. But yeah, I did not know it'd been going on.
Well, it's been going on long as I've been here, and so I guess that would be.
Yep. So it's the People Helping People Community Concert this Sunday, December 10th at 5 p.m. at Tabernacle.
It's for a good cause, and you'll have a good time.
Yeah, and the money raised, they take up an offering, and the money raised always goes towards a great cause.
The music's on Flintstone, 14 JZM.
WB, Chuck and John. This is the Friday morning edition of Good Morning Clarksville. Hope your day is going well. 26 right now in downtown Clarksville. High today of 40, 23 for an overnight low. So please, if you're going to the All-Star football game, which is being held tonight at Forterra Stadium, which will be a great venue. I think
and it's going to be a good night for some football.
It's going to be a good night for some hot chocolate. But anyway, it'll be going on.
Football is supposed to be played in cold weather. This is cold.
Well, not necessarily, Green Bay Packer. You sound like Darlene. She's the only cheesehead I know from Wisconsin. But anyway, a high today. It's going to be cold tomorrow. 41 for a high, and then Saturday night, overnight low of 22 degrees, only up to 43 with plenty of sunshine on Sunday. Plenty of sunshine, but it's not going to help a whole lot because it's still going to be cold. Yeah, it's going to be 43 degrees. So with the wind chill, it'll feel like it's in the 30s. And then we warm up Monday to around 50.
50?
So we'll be
a heat wave.
Yeah, right now we're at 26 degrees. I was reading a story, and I thought...
I can't read, so it's a good thing you can.
I thought that we probably would have seen a lot more of these stories this year.
Yeah.
Doctors in New York just published a paper on a woman who bought a fake pair of those eclipse glasses.
Yeah.
Remember the eclipse? Remember the eclipse?
Did we have one?
Yeah, and you remember how they told people don't buy these fake glasses and don't look at it like that? Anyway, she bought...
protect your eyes. Protect your eyes from the light.
Yeah, the fake glasses were bought. She bought them back in August during the eclipse. And in just 20 seconds now,
that's all
the eclipse burned a crescent shape into her retina.
Oh, just one look was all it took.
Just one look. That is literally just one look.
And she had Disco Inferno in her eye.
Yeah, she had that just one look.
Yeah.
But anyway, 20 seconds, with them fake sunglasses.
I've still got mine.
A fake, eclipse glasses.
I won't live to see the next one. No, they're real.
Okay. So
I looked at it.
So you're good to go.
Yeah. I mean, I only see half of you at the moment, but they were real. They told me they were.
Oh, they tell you. You believe everything they tell you?
They charged me $20.
And you know who they are?
Who is they?
They saw you coming.
Oh.
Here comes one. We'll get him.
$20.
Time now for the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by Copies in a Flash on the Big 1400 WVWB.
Jeremy Pruitt named Tennessee's new head coach. This is the Vol Network Notebook, brought to you by your local Farmers Co-op. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee Athletics Director Philip Fulmer introduced Alabama defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt as the Vols' new head coach at a Thursday night press conference at Neyland Stadium. The 43-year-old Pruitt has been the defensive coordinator at Florida State, Georgia, and the past 2 years at Alabama. This will be his first head coaching assignment.
Coach Fulmer gave me a call. We met a couple of times, talked through some things, talked through staff, the goals he has for the University of Tennessee. His vision and my vision are the same. I understand what kind of storied tradition the University of Tennessee has. I grew up in North Alabama. I understand about the third Saturday in October.
Pruitt will coach Alabama's defense in the college football playoffs while he recruits and assembles the staff at Tennessee.
I think the most important thing is getting the right guys. If we could get it done in a day, we'd get it done in a day. If it takes, 6 weeks, but first of all, we want good people. We want good teachers.
Jeremy Pruitt started his college playing career at MTSU before transferring to Alabama. Coach Pruitt said he's now looking forward to the third Saturday in October, wearing orange this time around. In towns across Big Orange Country, the holiday season's a busy time as folks shop for gifts, care for their animals, and get their farms prepped for winter's chill. At your locally owned Farmers Co-op, you can address your needs with doorbuster savings happening now through the end of the year on products like cannon safes, Co-op pelleted beef cattle feed, heaters, and so much more. Stop by a participating Co-op location today or visit ourcoop.com/savings. Co-op, proudly farming Big Orange Country. Tennessee basketball this weekend. The Vols take on Lipscomb Saturday afternoon. Tip-off time is 2:15, and the Lady Vols have a big matchup on Sunday, hosting number 2 ranked Texas at 3 p.m. Reporting for the Vol Network, I'm Bob Kessler.
Maintaining a professional appearance in today's competitive market is key to success. Do you have a need for a new logo design? See Copies in a Flash. Their expert team can assist you from start to completion of your logo design. Maybe it's a flyer you need. They can do that as well. Anything to do with print, your local Copies in a Flash can handle it all in a flash. Visit Copies in a Flash at 1841 Business Park Drive in Clarksville. Copies in a Flash offers free delivery. See Copies in a Flash and view all their offerings at copiesinaflash.com. Copies in a Flash says go Big Orange and are proud to support our community.
It's time for today's Washington, D.C. political BS translator.
Today, I am announcing that in the coming weeks, I will be resigning.
So I'm not actually resigning today, and this announcement is pointless.
Nothing I have done as a senator has brought this honor on this institution.
Actually, it has. I'm just not willing to admit it.
I am leaving while a man who has bragged on tape about his history of sexual assault sits in the Oval Office.
Why are you picking on me? The president did these shenanigans too.
And a man who has repeatedly preyed on young girls' campaigns for the Senate.
If you think I should quit, what about him? That guy's way worse.
But this decision is not about me. It's about the people of Minnesota.
No, it's not. And that was today's Political BS Translator.
WVWB. It is 8:01, 26 degrees. We'll take an extended look at our weather forecast after this update in national news.
WVWB, 1400 AM, Clarksville, Tennessee.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington. Across Southern California, tinder-dry brush and gusty winds continue to feed wildfires in the San Diego area and to the north of Los Angeles in Ventura County, where Fire Captain Pete Jensen says it's raining fire from the sky.
We started to get a wind pickup that started to shower embers from the northbound side of the freeway over to the beach side.
The Ventura fire has consumed 180 square miles. Arizona Republican Congressman Trent Franks will resign from Congress next month amid an ethics committee investigation of alleged sexual misconduct.
In a written statement, Franks said the allegation stemmed from a conversation on surrogacy with two female staffers. But he denied any misconduct. He added he regrets having a conversation that made the women uncomfortable. Franks and his wife have 3-year-old twins who were conceived through surrogacy. Speaker Paul Ryan called the allegations serious and says he advised Franks to resign.
Capitol Hill correspondent Wally Hines. Democratic Senator Al Franken will also be resigning amid sexual misconduct allegations. Also at SRNnews.com, Aztec, New Mexico, mourning the loss of 2 high school students. They were killed in a shooting at their school yesterday.
That is the scariest thing I have ever had to go through in my whole life. It's just having to know that you couldn't get to your kids in time or that you couldn't save them.
Parent Vicki Allen talking with KOAT TV. The student gunman also died. There's been no word yet on a motive. Stock futures higher on Wall Street this hour. Right now, Dow futures are up 27 points. NASDAQ futures 31 points higher, and S&P futures are up 4.5. This is SRN News. The Trump administration is turning up the heat on Planned Parenthood.
The Justice Department wants documents from the Senate Judiciary Committee as the preamble to what's expected to be an investigation of the country's largest abortion business over its trade in unborn baby body parts. Several media outlets are quoting a letter that makes the request for unredacted documents related to the committee's 2016 probe of Planned Parenthood. It all began in 2015 with undercover videos made by a pro-life group. Michael Harrington, SRN News.
Australia officially joins a growing ranks of countries where same-sex marriage is legal on Saturday. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull traveled to Government House where Governor General Peter Cosgrove signed a same-sex marriage bill into law today on behalf of Queen Elizabeth II, Australia's constitutional head of state. The legislation was overwhelmingly endorsed by the Australian Parliament with approval in the House of Representatives on Thursday. This is SRN News. An Ivy League university says it's replacing all its student loans with grants.
Brown University says it aims to replace all student loans with scholarships beginning next year. The Ivy League school in Providence, Rhode Island, stopped considering ability to pay in admissions decisions 14 years ago. Now it wants to attract students from moderate-income families that wouldn't qualify for the grants given low-income students. Brown announced it's raised enough, $30 million, to substitute scholarships for student loans. It needs to raise $90 million more to sustain the program. I'm Warren Levinson.
The terrorist al-Qaeda network is urging followers the world over to target vital interests of the U.S., its allies, and Israel in response to President Trump's recognition of Jerusalem as Israel's capital. The statement was posted on al-Qaeda's media arm, Al-Shabaab, in both Arabic and English. More details at SRNnews.com.
Commercial loans, Heritage Bank. Those are the only 4 words you need to know to make your commercial project a reality. Whether it's a new building for your business or a new business altogether, the commercial lenders at Heritage Bank can make things happen so you can make your business a success. Call or stop by your local Heritage Bank office today. At Heritage Bank, we're open for business. Your business.
NMLS number 431499. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC.
FDIC equal housing lender. Bankwithheritage.com.
The Big 1400 WVWB. Clarksville area weather. Chilly today. Maybe some sun. 40 for an expected high tonight. Clear skies, cold, 23 for an overnight low. In some of the outlying areas, you might be down into the teens. For Saturday, a mostly cloudy, chilly day, 41 for an expected high. Cold again Saturday night, 22 for an overnight low. And Sunday, plenty of sunshine, but cold, 43 for an expected high. 8:06, and we're at 26 degrees in downtown Clarksville. With a look at traffic, here's John Michaels.
Good morning. Traffic around the city and the county, not bad at this moment. It is slow in a couple of spots. Looks like Riverside Drive, College Street, all very busy at the moment. Madison Street busy as well. Tylertown Road, Trenton Road, and Tiny Town Road, all busy at the moment. 79 St. Bethlehem, just slow in a couple of spots. 41A going to Fort Campbell, looking good. 41A Sango also looking good as well. And the interstate has just about returned to normal. That accident seems to be cleared up and out of the way, so it is slow in a couple of spots, but it still looks good. All the way into the Music City, let's check in with Commander Chuck and see what's going on with the Nashville area traffic.
Well, good morning. It's still quite busy out here. Watch for the following wrecks. 5300 Malacca Hickory Hollow Parkway. 24 westbound. It's going to be in the area of Harding Place. Traffic still very busy there on 65 South, trying to get down past Trinity Lane. 40 coming in from Dixon. It's heavy, but it is moving. At this time of the year, if you're looking for the best bargains, check out GimmeA5.com. They're in Clarksville, Lebanon, Dixon, and now the new location there in Madison. That's GimmeA5.com. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
That's been a look at your traffic and weather together and the latest national news on the Big 1400 WVWB, all brought to you by Heritage Bank. It is 8:08. Today is the 8th day of December as we roll toward Christmas. And this is Good Morning Clarksville. Good morning, Chuck Edwards. You thought I'd fallen off the edge.
No, I didn't. I know sleep deprivation can make you a little jumpy, a little bit jumpy, but you got everything right, except to let everybody know, especially Ralphie, that we're going to be playing some Beach Boys.
He wanted to hear Surfing USA, didn't he?
Yeah, and we're going to play it.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
3 o'clock in the morning, we're going to play Surfing.
So, Ralphie, in the morning at 3 a.m.
Set your alarm.
Set your alarm.
2:59, and then you'll wake up and 3 o'clock. You know, it's amazing what these computers can do.
That's right.
No, we got the Beach Boys coming up for you, Ralphie. So you just stay tuned to the Big 1400 WBWB. 1400 WVWB. Chuck and John having a good time on this Friday. Hope your day is going well. New movies this weekend. I, Tanya, which is it's kind of done like a
Is it
documentary.
like
a fake. No, it's about Tanya Harding. And you remember the Olympic skater Tanya Harding?
I didn't know.
Her
All I saw was
the
that other
incident.
All I saw was the other film she was in.
Which was what?
I'll have to tell you off. You know, it was.
She made another movie?
Yeah, it was like her wedding night.
I don't see it. I don't see that.
It was in wide release around here for a year.
It was?
Yeah. Everybody borrowed it from me.
Oh, here we go. Trouble.
I think Charlie Malone kept it.
Well, anyway, I, Tanya is Aura rated. Just getting started. Seems like it might be pretty interesting. Morgan Freeman is an elderly ladies' man who runs a Palm Springs resort, and Tommy Lee Jones is his bitter rival. Yeah, him and Tommy Lee Jones are in the movie together.
That might be pretty good.
And yeah, they compete for Rene Russo's affections, but when it comes out that Morgan Freeman is actually in the witness protection program, Tommy Lee Jones and Morgan put aside their differences and try to help Morgan figure out who's been trying to kill him. So that ought to be pretty good. Other movies, November Criminals and Hollow in the Land in limited release this weekend. So I was sharing with you earlier about the more popular Star Wars characters. And you would know a lot of these. We're just 1 week away from the new Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. So someone conducted a poll to determine which Star Wars characters are the most popular. They asked over 2,200 people about the 25 characters. And not surprisingly, the most popular characters are the old ones. Princess Leia was number 1. 73%.
Even though she had the honey bun hair.
It didn't make any difference. They liked her.
Yeah.
She was a heroine. 73% of people had a favorable impression of her. Luke, Chewbacca, and Yoda are a close second. They all tied with 72%. R2-D2 follows at 71%. And then there's Han Solo. You say Hans, I say Hans. At 68%. Obi-Wan Kenobi at 67%, and C-3PO was at 65%. Now, amazingly, a lot of the characters, you would think, Jar Jar Binks is not the least popular. In fact, there are 7 characters with a lower approval rating.
Really? Then Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah.
Everybody hated him.
Yeah, well,
Nobody
but there
liked
are there are like Mace Windu, which was Samuel Jackson's character.
Yeah.
You know, he had a lower approval rating. 37% of the people had a favorable impression of Jar Jar. Mace Windu got 32%, along with Kylo Ren. Below them are Emperor Palpatine at 31%, John Erso at 29%. Do you know all these characters?
Some of them, yeah.
Yeah. Wedge Antilles at 28%.
Boy,
Count Dooku at 27%.
These people are popular, aren't they?
And the last Supreme Leader Snoke at 26%.
Yeah,
so, you know, I don't know. But anyway,
Throw him out.
And you get a chance to add the new characters or see some of the old and the new this next weekend.
Yeah.
When it comes out. Yeah.
I got to go check on him.
When it comes out.
Can I get off early to go check on him?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back shortly.
He'll be all right. I promise you.
Oh, I don't need to go
You
now.
might need take him a little antifreeze.
Oh, a little nick.
Today's show is brought to you by the calendar kiosk at the mall. Hurry, we're almost out of cat calendars. Not really. There's lots.
baby.
Oh, yeah. The big 1400 WVWB. Chuck and John on this Friday. 26 degrees right now in downtown Clarksville. 40 for a high today. 23 overnight. 41 on Saturday. So AFI, which is the American Film Institute, has released their list of this year's top movies and TV shows. Their favorite movies include Dunkirk.
Yes, that's one of yours, I think.
It is. Get Out and Lady Bird.
You didn't really like Get Out, though.
No,
you
not
kind of
too
like, meh.
It was okay.
Take it or leave it.
Now, their favorite shows are...
Twin Peaks.
No.
Number one, right?
Game of Thrones, Stranger Things 2, and This Is Us. Now, I hear a lot of good things about This Is Us, so my wife and daughter are trying to get me to get into watching
who is
that.
in it?
It's a TV show.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, so anyway. And then Apple Music released their most downloaded movies and shows of 2017. Top 3 movies are Moana, Rogue One, and Wonder Woman. The top 3 TV shows are Game of Thrones, The Walking Dead, and The Big Bang Theory.
Well, I'll take The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I got one more episode this week, and we're done for a while.
So you're going to be binging it?
One more episode, and then it's not until probably summer.
Oh, well, that gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah, you know, I always think I watch the last one, and I go, man, what if I die before I get to see what happens?
That'd be terrible, John. I mean, then you die.
died. I never know what happened.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know who lived.
I know. So that's why you binge it, right?
Yeah, that's
so
probably why.
Yeah. Time now for a Sports Now update with Justin Swallows, brought to you by Coffee Break and Cheesecake on the Big 1400 WVWB.
This Sports Now update is presented by Coffee Break and Cheesecake at 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Suite F, where they serve homemade cheesecakes made with only the finest ingredients.
Now, former Alabama defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt was formally introduced as the University of Tennessee's head football coach last night at 5 o'clock in Knoxville, and since then he has been very busy. Pruitt is apparently working very quickly to assemble his staff, and according to FootballScoop.com, he's well on his way. The prominent coaching search website is reporting today that Georgia linebackers coach Kevin Scherer is expected to become Tennessee's new defensive coordinator. Meanwhile, USC quarterbacks coach Tyson Helton is set to become the new offensive coordinator at UT. Football Scoop is also reporting that UAB's Will Friend and former Vol Terry Fair will be a part of the Tennessee staff moving forward. Now to the NHL, where the Nashville Predators are preparing to welcome a former star back to Bridgestone Arena tonight. Yes, the Preds will host the Vegas Golden Knights at 7 p.m. this evening inside Bridgestone Arena, and it will mark their first ever battle against the league's newest expansion team. It'll also mark the first James Neal sighting on Broadway since Nashville's playoff run last summer. The Preds lost the veteran wingman to Vegas in the offseason expansion draft, and since then, Neal has been red hot. He scored 13 goals and tallied 21 total points coming in to tonight's matchup. Lastly, we remind you fans that tonight will be a busy one on the local high school hardwood. Montgomery Central will be on the road at Henry County High. Northwest will host Clarksville High School. Springfield will be at Rossview. And in a girl-boy doubleheader you can listen to right here, starting with pregame coverage at 10 till 6. Clarksville Academy will host district rival Donaldson Christian. From the WVWB Sports Desk, this is Sports Now, and I'm Justin Swallows.
How does a quality cup of coffee and a delicious hunk of homemade cheesecake sound right now? It should sound like a trip to Coffee Break and Cheesecake. They're the home of the area's best homemade cheesecake and naturally sourced coffee from the Dominican Republic. Stop in today and choose a slice from their huge list of options, including vegan and gluten-free choices. At Coffee Break and Cheesecake, they make everything with the best available ingredients, and they're waiting to serve you now at 1191 Fort Campbell Boulevard, Suite F, just past Dover Crossing.
The Big 1400 WVWB. Don't forget, we have another Sports Now update brought to you by Culver's of Clarksville, coming your way at 9:20 with Justin Swallows. John and I wanted to remind you about Pastor Terry and his awesome sign ministry, lifting up the name of Jesus with, you see the Christmas is all about Jesus signs all over the United States. Well, Tony Carter, who's at Tabernacle Baptist Church, has taken on this ministry. and he wanted to let you know that the signs are still available. They're still free. All they ask for is a donation to help cover the cost for printing these. And he's at the church, at Tabernacle Baptist Church at 303 Market Street every day. So you can pick up signs starting at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can call Tony at 338-6761, 338-6761. What a great enterprise, something that Pastor Terry started with the Christmas is all about Jesus signs, and someone has
get some and donate some money.
Yeah, someone has picked up the mantle and is carrying on, and so we wish Tony all the success for doing that, and you can give him a call, 931-338-6761, and get two. Just go ahead and get two. Christmas is all about Jesus signs.
Ralphie, make sure you get one and put in your yard.
The Big 1400, WVWB. It is the Friday edition of Good Morning Clarksville. WB's Chuck and John. Did you know Chipotle uses 97,000 pounds of avocados every day?
No.
97,000 pounds of avocados every day. I mean, they're synonymous with avocados.
That's a lot of avocados.
It's synonymous with bad food, too. They keep getting these health issues, you know? They keep trying to get it right.
Does somebody come along and say,
Chipotle, yeah. But yeah, they go through 97 pounds of avocados every day.
Doesn't help the food a bit, does it?
Yeah. Have you ever gotten a Christmas gift and you had to pretend that you liked it?
Yeah, lots of times.
And you didn't?
I hated it.
Yeah. 87% of us have pretended to love a Christmas present. Plus, you know, 60% of the people say that when they pretend to like something, it's usually because they don't want to offend the person who gave it to them.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving that to me.
You know, I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about that, you know, for so many years. You know, that's wonderful.
I wear that plaid shirt every other day.
Oh, it feels so good.
Yeah.
It'll be warm wearing this.
Makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
I mean, with happiness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, ugly sweater day. 71% say they have old unwanted gifts sitting around the house.
Goodwill.
For a while? Yeah.
Goodwill.
Over the years, people estimated that they've gotten an average of $954 worth of bad Christmas gifts that they never used.
Well, that's a lot.
Well, that's why.
I don't think I've ever gotten that many.
I don't either. Because we do lists. And, you know, people.
You do a list?
Yeah, and pretty much I make sure that I use everything that I've gotten. We don't give a lot of practical gifts. We give, you know, a sweater that you want, you know, slippers, things
socks,
like that.
underwear, you know, all that good stuff.
Well, yeah, things that you want.
I got 3 pair of undies.
Yeah, that's what you want. Yeah, things that you want.
They're so cute.
22% of us have a hated gift so much that we immediately admitted that we didn't like it. Now, I don't know about that. I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings.
Really? I mean, that'd be like, thank you, Chuck.
Oh,
that
man,
sucks.
this is
I don't
horrible.
want that.
Why would you give me this? You know, and sometimes your face, your countenance can tell people that you don't like it. So be very careful.
I can fake it pretty well, I think.
Yeah. And 11% of parents say their kids have thrown a tantrum because they got a gift that they didn't like. And 15% say their child has preferred the box something came in to the actual gift that they got. Now, I remember
that would be true.
But I've never had any of my children, now they might have, but they kept it inside.
If they didn't like something, they faked it.
Yeah, they faked it.
I could fake it.
Some of them might have, they faked it.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
You know, my daughter, she keeps telling me, Dad, stop giving me these art, because she's an artist.
Yeah.
And I'll give her, you know, a little art kit.
Easel and
art kit. Yeah, a little portable art kit. And she's gotten, you know,
probably got 8 million of them.
Yeah. And she just stacks them. And I say, and I go, and whenever I go,
use that?
Whenever I go to her house, I say, do you ever use that? She does though. She uses it for drawing.
Once in a while.
Yeah. But she doesn't use it like I think she should. Yeah. But they look so cool. You know, they're the wooden boxes, and but she's gotten, you know, 4 or 5 of them.
Past all that.
But anyway, so. You know, just act like you like it.
That's right.
Hey, be thankful.
Yes.
Be thankful.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, we need to take a break.
Right?
Yeah, we need the thought to count.
Okay.
We need to take a break. 8:32 at the big 1400 WVWB.
Decorate your gifts with instant games. They will make a lovely gift topper. Everyone will celebrate your presence at the awkward office gift exchange. You will be the hit of the party just by giving people a chance to win. So add holiday games to your gifts and you won't make the naughty list.
Give the gift of holiday games from the Tennessee Lottery. Just remember to play responsibly.
The weather's turning colder, the holidays are drawing near, so give to those you love the most some holiday joy and cheer. Forget the socks and sweaters, underwear is just too weird, so celebrate the holidays at lottery games this year.
Spread some cheer by topping gifts with holiday instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, cheer-spreading fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Brad, I can help with coverages. Man-to-man coverage, zone coverage, combo coverage.
I don't know, Peyton. I was thinking the types of coverages that your nationwide agent offers.
Oh, like home, auto, business, life, farm, boat, your tour bus.
Products availability varies by state, agent, and other factors. Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company, Columbus, Ohio.
For all your mini sides, there's Nationwide. Call Clarksville agent Carter Briggs today at 931-906-5100.
Ever lost or misplaced your debit card? Now, before that happens, download the Card Valet mobile app. With it, you can turn your F&M debit card on and off, establish when, where, and how it is used, and much more. And best of all, it's free. From F&M Bank, member FDIC.
The Big 1400 is WJZM, Clarksville, Fort Campbell, Hopkinsville.
Was your New Year's resolution to lose weight, but you haven't been able to accomplish this? Then come to the Doctor's Diet Program at 231 Dover Road. They're open Tuesdays and Saturdays from 11:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Doctor's supervised weight loss can be achieved by following the simple diet plan. Whether you want to lose 10 pounds or 100 pounds, the Doctor's Diet Program can help. Call them today at 931-906-5555. That's 931-906-5555.
It's the Black Friday sales event at Matthews Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Fiat in Clarksville. Get up to $750 on month-end bonus cash now on select models. It's the final days to save thousands on a new Ram 1500, 2500, or 3500 at GaryMatthewsMotors.com. Get 0% APR financing for 72 months with approved credit, plus $1,000 on new Ram, new Cherokee, new Charger, and new Pacifica. New Cherokee or new Compass, $18,990. New Renegade, $15,900. Or $5,000 off the MSRP on a new Pacifica. Named a Reader's Digest Best Buy. Need cash? We'll buy your car. Military, get an extra $500 and pay no tax. Buy with confidence, because Gary Matthews won the best place to buy a car at the Best of Clarksville Awards. Hurry to Gary Matthews Motors, serving you for over 40 years. Stock number 422111, all prices plus tax, time and license. 2 or more at this price. $657 processing fee included. Dealer to retain rebates. Military offer restricted to full-time personnel stationed at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, or Tennessee-based military facilities. Ends 12/4/17.
For real estate services, Byers & Harvey can do it all. Real estate sales, rentals, property management, commercial and residential development. Byers & Harvey is Clarksville's oldest independent real estate company and has given continuous service since 1878. Byers & Harvey have 3 locations to serve you: in North Clarksville, in the heart of downtown, and at Sango. For more information and listings, visit them online at byersandharvey.com. byersandharvey.com. Byers & Harvey, Clarksville's real estate company.
WB, don't forget we have Behind the Badge coming your way at 12 o'clock today with Sandra Brandon. 12 to 12:30 is Behind the Badge on the Big 1400 each Friday. Did you know that there are 117 million lakes in the world?
How many?
117 million lakes in the world.
Oh, at least you didn't say billion. A
Yeah.
billion, that's a lot.
And they cover about 4% of the surface of the earth.
4%?
Just 4%. Huh. The lakes. That doesn't include the Atlantic and the Pacific.
The oceans and all that. Just the
But
lakes.
117 billion. So we're talking about the guacamole and all the guacamole that Chipotle had, avocados that they use to make that. Okay, so.
Yes.
Who has the best French fries?
McDonald's.
McDonald's in the survey got 57% of the vote. Chick-fil-A with their crinkle cuts got 25%. Yeah. And Wendy's got 10%. So I go along with it.
Wendy's used to be good, but I don't like them since they went to that
sea salt.
Sea salt.
Yeah. Well, that's what they use on Chick-fil-A.
I don't like theirs either.
Oh, well. Anyway, which chain has the best pizza?
Which chain has the best pizza? That's Domino's.
Correct. Domino's got 42%.
Two of those.
Domino's got 42%. Pizza Hut 31%, and Papa John's got 23%. What's the best sandwich shop? I kind of disputed this one.
It's probably not Subway then.
It is Subway.
Subway.
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Subway got 36%, Panera Bread 34%, and Jimmy John's got 22%.
Yeah, I like Jimmy John's.
I like Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah. Who has the best tacos?
Well, it's not Taco Bell. I have no idea. Taco John.
Chipotle.
Oh.
Chipotle, and then Taco Bell's in second.
Are they?
Yeah, and Qdoba is at 12%. I've
never heard of that one.
Yeah. And which restaurant chain has the best breakfast?
IHOP.
IHOP, number one.
Well, I got like 4 out of 5 so far.
Yeah. IHOP, the best.
Couldn't this be factor?
Waffle House. Waffle House came in second, and Cracker Barrel at number 3.
Scattered.
See, I don't go to Waffle, but I would say that.
That sounds
because
good.
I love those cheese and eggs at Waffle House, and Cracker Barrel. I think they have a great breakfast. They always.
I haven't eaten there. I'm starving. That sounds pretty good.
You need to go home and take a nap first.
Scattered, covered, and smothered. Please.
Yeah, the big 1400 WVWB. big 1400 WVWB. Chuck and John, this is Good Morning Clarksville on the 8th day of December. Right now we're at 27 degrees. We're slowly climbing up to around 40 for a high today with plenty of sunshine. Clear tonight, 23 for an overnight low. And then on Saturday, expect a high of around 41. So everybody's got a list of something. I'm looking at a list of the top dog names. And it's not that, really not that much different than the list of top baby names. The top 10 most popular female dog names this year are, and this is according to Rover.com, Bella, Lucy, Daisy, Luna, Lola, Sadie, Molly, Maggie, Bailey, and Sophie. An honorable mention to Roxanne. That's for ferrets. So that's a ferret. Okay. Okay. Top 10 most popular male dog names are Max,
Ralph,
Charlie, Cooper, Buddy, Jack, Rocky, Oliver, Bear, Duke, and Tucker.
Oh.
Yeah. No Wembley.
No Wembley.
No Wembley the Pie Man. Yep. That's okay.
How did Wembley get his name?
I gave it to him.
Well, I kind of figured that. I mean, how did you come up with the name Wembley?
I have this thing for names.
Is it like Wembley Stadium, Wembley in England?
I just have this thing for names, and when we got him, we were thinking about what to name him, and I just came up with Wembley.
Oh, okay.
And
just out of the blue.
They want to get another.
We'll call him. What are we going to call him? Wembley. No. And that's how it was.
He had the name. I mean, in fact, we went and saw him, and saw him, and then we came back and thought about it for a week.
Oh, he already had the name when you got it.
No. At the breeder, his name was Marvin.
I like Wembley better.
The breeder is in Nashville, and he named all his dogs after Motown stars. Like there was,
I believe that would be Marvin Gaye.
Yeah, and that was after Marvin Gaye.
Huh. I like Wembley better.
Yeah,
that's a good.
He likes it.
I bet he does.
He get them treats.
Yeah, here Wembley.
Yeah, but you can call him anything, and if you add treat to it, he's there.
I got a treat, dummy.
He's there. Yeah, that's all he does. The big 1400 WVWB. Chuck and John. It's Friday, y'all.
What have you been doing?
Putting my insides on the outside.
If you like, we can make a weekly appointment and really explore these issues.
WVWB, Chuck and John. Good morning, Clarksville. 27 degrees, expecting a high today of 40. Don't forget, we've got the Clarksville Academy basketball tonight on the radio, Donaldson Christian Academy. The girls' game will tip off around 6, boys around 7:30. Airtime will be about 5:45 this afternoon right here on the Big 1400. Cougar basketball. The Cougars take on Donaldson Christian Academy. So, the good news. Now, this is such a cool story. Stick with me, okay?
Okay, I'll try.
The story, I mean, it is about 90% morbid, but it ends well, okay? A 52-year-old artist in British Columbia named Myra Duran was diagnosed with a terminal illness back in March. We don't know what it was, but she didn't want to go through a slow, painful death. So she decided that ending it was the better option.
Ooh.
About a month ago, she boarded a ferry near Vancouver, and halfway through the 90-minute trip, she jumped off into the ocean. Her plan was basically to float around until she lost consciousness and froze to death. Yeah, wow.
Golly.
But luckily, somebody saw her jump in and called it in. The Coast Guard started a massive rescue operation, but after about 5 hours of searching in the dark, they called it off. The water was so cold, she should have been dead by then. But when one of the boats started pulling in its life rings, she was there, hanging on to one of them. She says that when she realized they were looking for her, she suddenly felt terrible about jumping in and trying to kill herself, but when she saw the life ring, she just grabbed on. Now, here's the cool part.
Yes?
After they got her to the hospital and ran some tests, her doctors realized her initial diagnosis was wrong. And she wasn't terminally ill. She was in the hospital for about a week, and she obviously regrets the whole thing, but now she's back home perfectly healthy, and she has a new lease on life.
Well, you know what it sounds like?
Sound like a Hollywood movie to me.
Well, yeah, and the real doctor knew.
Yeah. Yes, the real doctor knows.
Time to go.
That's right. It wasn't that. That's right. That's exactly right. It sounds like a Hollywood movie to me. Hallmark would be making the movie.
Probably be on the Hallmark movie channel.
Yeah, it will, on the movie channel. That about does it for this Friday